It has been another horrific season, but one in which we have not been relegated. The question now, as we lose to K-State, which means we will finish 5th out of 6 teams in the conference. Man. Like, what do you even say to this, you know? What do you even say? Aside from stop, which a lot of people have been encouraging. A 4-8 record. 49% job security. The 4th lowest job security in the country for a head coach. It might be over anyway. This game doesn't exactly recognize promotion relegation. So according to this game, we are potentially quite screwed. We got to find out. We have to find out. Are we going to get sacked here after another incredibly disappointing season? Even if in our little alternate reality it wasn't the worst case scenario, this game doesn't know any better to know that we've barely survived again. All the game sees is losing records. Alfred Clayton, Clemson's junior quarterback, has won the Heisman. It's been so long since we've had award winners. Jesus Christ. In terms of promotion relegation, normally I looked the week earlier, but I don't think the conference standings would have changed that much. Let's take a look here. We survive. Barely. In the Sun Belt, App State, longest serving team in the 11 tier, have been promoted. Western Michigan, the second longest serving team, have also been promoted. Tier 10, Central Michigan are going up, while Georgia Southern have been relegated. San Antonio have been promoted again, while the longest serving Tier 10 team, Eastern Michigan, have been relegated. Pac-12, Temple, the promotion for them. Northwestern have been relegated. Utah State, longest serving Tier 9 team, they've been promoted. While Louisiana Tech, yeah, technically the conference may have changed a little bit, but it is what it is. It's based off of timing. Louisiana Tech have also been relegated. Mountain West, Kent State are going up. They have been promoted. While USF have been relegated. Southern Miss on the way up, while FAU have been relegated. The MAC, Northern Illinois, been promoted, while Louisiana, longest serving Tier 7 team, have been relegated. Florida State going back up. Colorado State going back down. Conference USA, North Texas on the way up, while Wake Forest have been relegated. It is Miami of Ohio also getting promoted, while Rice have been relegated. In the Big Ten, Syracuse going up. Second longest serving team in the Big Ten, while Hawaii have been relegated. Virginia get promoted. The Oregon Ducks falling down to Tier 6. Rough time for the Ducks. In Tier 4, Clemson going back up, while Cincy have been relegated. The U have also been promoted, while the Baylor Bears have been relegated. Tier 3. You have a tick here on your presumed spreadsheet for last promotion or something. It's easy to tell. Like, whoever ends up being at the top of the list has just been there the longest, basically. So, Mizzou have been promoted back up after one season down. Louisville Cardinals, second longest serving team in the American, have been relegated. And that's going to come down to point differential that Louisville ends up losing. Kansas have been promoted, while UCLA have also been relegated. In the ACC, Navy going back to the top 6. Jesus Christ. While Auburn, after an 0-12 season, have been relegated. And of course, Kansas State have been promoted. Jesus Christ. It might have been Georgia because K-State would have been ahead of them because they would have been in the conference game. So it would have been fine. Kansas State have been promoted, while North Carolina have been relegated. Wyoming survives again. And then Superior 6-wise, again, the top 6 independent status. Michigan and USC have both been relegated. Michigan, the second longest tenured team. USC has yo-yoed now for the past little bit. So, and of course, another fucking dominant season for Ohio State. They just continue to fucking dominate year after year. I'm sick of it. I like Ohio State, kind of, but I'm sick of it. Florida State have won the MAC. Miami have won the Big 12. App State win the Sun Belt. North Texas win Conference USA. San Antonio win the SEC. I've liked players that were at Ohio State, I should clarify. Again, I don't have like my preferred go-to college team that I support, at least for teams that people care about, because UMaine football is almost oxymoronic. The Mountain West went to Southern Miss. Navy wins the ACC title. I'm not surprised. When the hell are we switching to the Navy playbook at this rate? Pac-12 goes to Utah State. And Virginia won the Big Ten. So there we go. We know the teams and how that's going to shake out. Are we going to get fired, though? Are we even going to have the chance for it to matter? That's the question. We could get fired right here. This could be it. Is there any bonus for winning the conference? You get promoted. And the seeding. So, for example, right, because I keep this pretty straightforward. Navy won the ACC conference title, so they'll take over for USC's lower spot. It basically decides what team I move for which one, is how that's been decided. So it can affect who ends up in what conference. We finished our season 4-8. Our job security at 49%. As let's see who won the national title. Ohio State win another national title. 45-24 over Penn. Jesus Christ. I've lost track of how many they've won. Is Day still the guy there? Good Lord. 29 years, 29 winning seasons, 8 national titles. Good Lord. And actually, yeah, just for anybody, in case we do get fired here, For head coaches with national titles, it's 8 for Ohio State. Obviously, you've had people retire. Lincoln Riley has 2 in his time, none with Toledo. You have Navy's head coach, Blake Sealer, who did win 1 at Navy. I wish it was Trent Saylor or Blake Saylor. Trent McKnight did not win it with New Mexico, but he has 1. Ryan Osborne did win it with Notre Dame, I'm pretty sure. PJ Volker is the defensive coordinator at San Antonio. He didn't win it there. And West Virginia's Aaron Henry also didn't win it with West Virginia. So, but obviously we've had a lot of coaches come and go. I don't give a shit about our team stats this year. Does anybody? Probably not. I don't really care how many yards we had, how bad our defense was. Just who cares? We sucked. That's the answer. We sucked. I might get fired. Let's find out if that's the case. After 26 years, after 26 years of coaching Wyoming football, we're done. Time to put down the headset and ride off into the sunset. But 7 wins over the last 2 years killed us dead. 216 wins, 118 losses in 26 years. We have, in fact, yeed our last haw. But the last 5 years or so, like that upward trajectory died after that Peach Bowl win in 2032. Damn it. 26 years. Now, obviously, you can go back to their all-time history. But we took over 2013, a string of 7-6 records. We finally won our first bowl game 5 years in. 6 years in, we get promoted from the SEC, or from the Sun Belt to the SEC. That next year, we won the SEC. The year after that, a bowl victory, another bowl victory, then promoted again. Like, we just went on this crazy run of getting at least a promotion or a bowl victory, sometimes 2 in the same year. But it turns out our last hurrah was the Pop-Tarts Bowl. These 2 years, they were the years. If it was gonna happen, it had to happen in 2027 or 2028. But it didn't. 21 years before a losing record. Yeah. We had an unbelievable run with this program. The only thing we couldn't do was win a national title. But now we can move on to take over Ohio State. Now the real fun begins. We're applying to Ohio State. Oh, man, that'd be funny. Can you check our stats? Yes. In terms of the school records, the most passing touchdowns in a career went to Frank Grimes, Space Cowboy. $1 billion bottle job held the record for most passing touchdowns in a season. Kai and Ty with the most career passing yards. Chuck Wagon with the most career passing yards in a single game. And Kai and Ty with the most in the season. I mean, Kai and Ty he was up there, man. And he was the quarterback of those teams that got the closest. In terms of receiving yards, most of the records were never broken. You did have 2028, though. Fat McAfee, 17 touchdowns in a season was the school record. Defense, not a single record broken. Rushing wise, not a single record broken. It's all about the quarterbacks here. All about the quarterbacks. Damn it, man. Oh, was points allowed? Yeah. Most points allowed by a team. What a shit way to go out. Our run at Wyoming ends. I am going to apply to the Ohio State job. They elected to go with Iowa's man. Sin, we got fired. We had 2 losing seasons in a row. We finally got fired. Unexpected jobs. Iowa's job is now open. Iowa, Wisconsin, Arkansas. Yeah. Don't even care. It's not a cowboy hat, but it is a good meme. It is a good meme. The old come and go bucket hat. Hats off to Wyoming. So long, partners.